okay, I think I'm sweating, so I wanted you to see this. Somebody on Snapchat, they're saying, how about a call or how about a picture? And I'm just not doing that, but they can ask. And one guy sent his blue eyes and a picture of himself. And one guy said, are you okay? And I said, I'm good, but I'm working girl, working girl. So it's like he said, don't work so hard. But I am working hard. That's the story of my life, hard work. So, you know, am I enjoying myself now? Like I'm eating more and, doing, I didn't drink or eat things, regular coffee, real coffee for fucking almost 3 years, and then include another 18 months on top of that. I'm not complaining. I'm just enjoying being a little bit over, so it's okay. It's okay because I got punished a lot because of you fucking whores. And so I'm good. I'm going to be okay, but I'm sweating and trying to clean, trying to get out the door, but I like my idea of Julie MAWAKA and Scott. Scott could, because Scott called my then husband in 2015. It was like the summer of 2015, and he was drinking so much. He was drinking all day and all night, and so he got help. He didn't do AA meetings. He got a personal like a life coach, and so he's been sober, and I feel like he could drink again. He loves food and wine, so he could, when we all know the truth, you know, that maybe Julie does have some lies. I don't know. She probably does, but I don't think. I think mostly she's a pretty honest person and a caring person. That they have the charity, and she was a stay-at-home mom, and appreciated Scott because he made a lot of money, but it was very stressful. And Allison's nice too. She's a nice person, and she did a lot. She did a lot. So she would do all the paperwork, sort of, and she's great. Yeah, I like you, Allison. Yeah, I'm glad you're the CEO. Some women have the strength to do it. So she wanted to do it. She's a good girl. She had 3 kids. She's not a pretentious bitch. And Jeff Fender, his wife is nice. She's not a pretentious bitch. She's fucking shops for her clothes at Target or whatever. Julie's, she is more pretentious because, it's a lot of money. It's what happens. But she does the charity, and she is a good woman. She's a good woman. So, oh, fuck. And she is an honest woman. So it's like that Mardi Gras thing. Like, oh fuck, that was fucked up. Fucking Louisiana, bad, very bad place, very immoral. And I feel like, they're gonna get hit again. So, and I do whatever. I think that if Trump resigns, that would set some things in motion, and men would be very grateful if he would resign, and then he goes to jail, and then prison, and like P. Diddy did, and like I did, and then the Trump women, they can do whatever they want. They're not going to go to jail. So, and I feel like fair is fair. So like my second ex-husbands, both of my ex-husbands have, bad wives, and so does my dad, and so does Barry Bond. It's like what I'm saying is I'm sharing with you. I'm sharing with this. I'm gonna put it on YouTube, and then delete my videos and try to get out the door. Take out my trash, get out the door, and go sweat and go do my photography, and then people can't as far as like Jennifer Aniston, you know, so I'm exposing her, but there's way more than just her. And so um I yeah, so Scott and Julie MAWAKA, you know, they invited us to this music thing in 2019, and I didn't like going out very much, but and being in public and enjoying myself like that. And so all these women were there dancing, and they invited me down to dance at this. Scott likes music, so and I said no, thank you, but no. And Julie wasn't dancing like that, like a hoe. And it's fine to do that, but it's not illegal for them to do that. I just don't do that. You know, I don't parade and dance in public like that. It's obscene. And I'm a lady, and you know, most women are just not. They're not ladylike, and they're ugly and fat. So I'm exposing that. So Julie's good though. She doesn't do that, and Allison doesn't do that, and I never met Jeff Fender's wife, but she's a good one too. So, you know, Jeff Fender, you know, help out my second ex. And Barry Bonchak, you know, Scott, you can help Barry Bonchak out. He fucking needs help. He needs to get away from Estelle. And Scott, you have to, I don't know if your mom's still alive, but she's a fucking piece of shit. And Scott, Ron MAWAKA is a good guy, and it's just not fair. It's not fair. So, but I'm not calling the police. I can't do that. I can't do that. They did that to me. You know? And so fair's fair. They should fucking go, you know, it's like, anyway, it's not realistic to think Estelle's gonna go to jail for, you know, her murdering her husband, or I mean her father, and stealing money from Key Bank. That's not going to happen. But realistically, Barry could separate from her and put her in a long-term care facility. He could do that. So you have the conversation, Scott, man to man, because I think you've got it together. You have a good wife. Maybe your mother's dead, hopefully, and hopefully your father's alive, but I don't know. You know, I suppose I could look that up, but I don't want to right now. And so, you know, like Robbie Edelstein, he knows his mother's a piece of shit, Miriam Edelstein, but I was trying to help him, but there's only so much I can do. You know, his dad's dead. He loved his dad. Dr. Richard Edelstein. I was going to go to their dental practice, but I went to fucking prison, you bitches. Yeah. So I take care of my own teeth. I'm not a vain person. I'm not a vain person. You know who I'm talking to. My sister, you know, she used her ex-husband's money to her teeth are perfect now. She got perfect teeth. She cares more about her fucking teeth than putting $20 on my books. Fuck you, bitch.